Hey, all listeners, it's welcoming you to the Oblivion Remastered for TES for Oblivion Remaster. And right, so I wanted to talk about like why did I choose to do a master difficulty like playthrough and stuff like that, because the goal was of course to make it so that the thing would actually be a challenge and stuff like that, to actually make the run an actual challenge and stuff like that, because there are ways that we could have made the challenge like considerably easier and stuff like that. There are definitely ways we could have made the challenge easier, so to speak, and stuff like that. There are things we could have done. Because one, of course, is the fact that we choose a red guard and stuff like that, which has like good disease towards like poison and or certain diseases and stuff like that. That is something that is definitely true. But there is also some other things that you could have had as well. For example, and then we choose warrior, which doesn't benefit us. So once your strength and endurance is at 100, then warrior doesn't do anything, because as you can see, we're not at 110 strength and 110 endurance. Now here's the thing, right? I do think all of these signs that only add stats like this, like endurance and strength, for example, like thief sign. For example, warrior. If warrior would have been 20 points of endurance and 20 points in strength, and allows you to go above the cap, that it would say these signs that's permanently or increases your stat, they would allow you to go past the 100 limit. Meaning, for example, if you would end up with instead 120 strength and 120 endurance, then all of a sudden not only would that be also increasing your maximum health, but it would also it does affect your damage that you actually deal. But the effect that strength has on damage is not a lot. The thing that matters the most for your damage is your actual blade skill, your actual blunt skill, your actual marksman skill is what affects the damage with the bows and with the whole like weapons of that type. That's that, but yeah. So that is something to remember. And yes, so for example, like if for example I would have chosen Breton here, I would have gotten the, of course, because we are Breton on the Napa file. If I would have choose Breton, then we would have been able to get. If I would have choose Breton, we would have gotten 50% spell resist immediately from the start, and now we have the 50% spell resist because of the mundane ring. Because the mundane ring has the effect basically. So there. In this, the shield spell, for example, the 50% shield is the same shield value that the dragon skin gives, but the dragon skin is not, of course, effective forever and stuff like that. But yeah, so Mother Ring allows you to resist magic 50%. That is used to be that alone is the effect of Breton, a passive effect that they get for free, which is 50% magic resist. Of course, you get a 35% spell reflect from the Mundane Ring. Now, I believe you can get more than one of these. Stuff that one other Mundane Ring you can get. And I believe there might be something like a Mundane Amulet, but I don't remember 100% certain where it's from. And we can talk to. There was a guy that they said, is it this guy?
What can I do for you? The mythic. We always see them near the root, but it seems that you have been given the freedom to May Talos guide you.
So what the rune stones? So yeah, they are nearby here. And we're seeing dusk here at the rune stones. Right, and it's not even near dusk yet.
What have you? Very well. Let me know when you have found and eliminated the Mythic Dawn agents in Bruma.
So I mean, we are pretty decently tanky now, I would say, and stuff that we still need, of course, we need to do the major skill suspension also as well. 20 vampire dust and 20 data hearts. And I believe from clearing that thief skill mission, there's no way not to slay them. And basically, I feel like almost, at least if you want the loot. So 9 data hearts, we need 20. And then what is it? Was it 20 a boat? Was it 20 a boat? Yes, 20 vampire dust and 20 data hearts. But I mean, why was that person evil then? Whether that person have a relic, that's very, very clearly. I mean, they're not really evil. You're the thief skill, most of that. So know what I'm saying. Yeah. And this is a stone that we've already gotten correct. This is the stone that we used the day before. The Hestra stone, we've already done the Hestra stone. Why can I activate it again? Right, what did we get up our tool? It's empty, yeah, okay. So, and the magic we have, if I go over to the very top, yes, we do have bound boots, bound bow, bound cuirass, bound dagger, bound gauntlet, bound greaves, bound helmet, bound mace, bound shield, bound sword. The sword, though, is that another two-handed? Or is that going to be a one-handed sword? Because we have this bound sword, which is, the whole two-hander thing. So that's a one-handed, of course, but that one was... Oh, it's not a bound one. Because there's no way that they lose the bound status. Because, armors like this doesn't lose the bound status. This is still counted as being bound because it weighs 0, weighs 0 and stuff that, Which is good, of course. But maybe that's supposed to be the thing with the bound set, that you cannot get all pieces being light. Because, see, that's the thing, right, that, for example, like, a heavy armor no longer encompasses it all, so that's nice. But from light armor, for example, the one where the exclusive light armor, your protection is getting increased. So to get that bonus, you need to only wear light armor and stuff like that. But maybe the combination from wearing both light and the heavy armor could work as well. Yeah. Otherwise, I mean that once we get.
Well, look who we got here.
Just kill the bandit. Yes, we can. Killing bandits shouldn't be particularly hard. Because we do have our skeletal champion. Instead of our skeleton hero. Keep in mind also that we can create custom spells at this point, so I could technically create like an insane skeletal hero if we want to. So, material gas axe. That's just a war axe. Okay, so that's a 100 axe. Okay, that's a war axe. Yeah, it's a glass war axe. Oh, I mean, yes, leveling blunt weapons is going to take a while once we start doing that, but still. So that's the good thing about fighting like enemies and stuff that. So that's 71 armor. There was something I was looking at here. So Cloud of the Temple is over there. It said, okay, let's discover real here. Just have this location added. So right, so on magic there is 25 seconds on skeletal champion. No, the champion is. Oh, here is the shorter one. Huh? What? Here is the shorter one. That's that's the long one, 50 seconds. The champion is 25. But I mean, the champion did just fine there actually and stuff that rather than the hero. Okay. A fucking beer! I like. Oh, he even blocks. Even block Mr. Skellington. It looks like they're using only silver weapons, which seems a bit weird. I don't know if it has to do with the duration or whatever that decides the use or whatever, because you can see, of course, it still stays on master difficulty today, which is good. So we're only level 25 on Mr. Popo and stuff that, so I mean, yeah, because here's the thing, right? There are so many ways that you can make, for example, a run like this easy and stuff that there are, right, that there are like a lot of different ways that you can use to make the run easier and stuff that, but that's not the whole point, right? The point is not to be like, oh, look at how easy master difficulty is or whatever, right? Because, we have struggled a lot. stuff that, and now we can finally actually begin killing stuff and stuff that. And that's just the whole thing, right? That that makes the master difficulty more fun if it feels like okay, like we really struggled and stuff that. Okay, so it's actually at the stone, at the Hestia stone, or the Hestia stone. Okay, so that's the Daedric dagger. Yeah, that's the same dagger as before. And then we've got then the bound gauntlets there, which is the same gauntlet as we had before. These are the same, yeah, so this, we have already done this, so let's just wait an hour for it to disappear. Wait on one more hour. Okay. Wow, so in game, the amount of seconds they last are actually equivalent to a couple of hours, actually. That's pretty insane. Right, so at dusk. So is that gonna be like...
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance. Take that! For Lord Dagon!
Yeah, and she has a house in town also as well, I believe. Wow, she's super easy. Basement keys. Yeah, because I think I need to tell the guard about it, that hey, I'm gonna go inside your house, can you look like the other way, because I have the key and stuff that. Because keep in mind that being ordered around by offer gives you actual authority of the guards, I believe. But we should have no yes, around it. I don't know where you start like the Knights of the Nine like quest line. It's weird that they don't have any trophies associated with them though. So the captain of the guard guy, he is over here. So we're gonna be inside the castle. Why did it start swinging there immediately? I don't know. Wait, isn't this the guy? What is her?
Welcome to Brew. You're talking. Not that I can think of. Nothing I would. May the divine smile upon you.
What happened to him? He was sitting here. Wait, are you the... No, you're the countess bodyguard, you're not him. Hello, are you in me? Oh, you're in barracks, yeah, and I can walk into the barracks. The barracks is not like off limits, that's not trespassing.
You're off duty now.
I'm Captain Bird.
Oh.
Except for Juro coming back from a trip down south, I've told my men to keep it. What about you? God's blood. So since you're working with Cloud, I trust. You're talking to... Yes, just go
feet
away.
Are killing me. I don't have time for you.
Yeah, so they have a negative.
Go away.
Well, that's a very different looking Bruma guard. Also, the Bruma guard have like their armor and stuff that, but this person looks different.
Why do you...
I actually have always loved the Oblivion Yank, by the way.
Yes?
The Oblivion Yank is such a good thing. Even though, right, like, here's the thing about that Oblivion, like, has some very severe crashes out there, because the fact that, like, there were several recordings that I lost and stuff that, because of the fact that yeah, on that specific Thief's Guild mission, if you save at the wrong spot there, then basically if you go to a door, it crashes because it tries to save. You save it manually in another slot, eventually made you catch as well, and I had used up all my regular save slots, so lucky enough there was another save that you could use.
Hello.
Guy? Nope. He's not the guy. Because he doesn't have a house in this town, right? Or is he back as Corvus now? But does Corvus have our own house then? Gasta, Regner, and Noras, Euros, Songar, Istrigus. Oh. House for sale. Roma. Wait, so... So magic? Oh. Overall, Skingrad, Gravel, Barbarian Roma, and we'll make the skill yeah. Alteration has those shields, yeah. Reflect dissolution, right? Huh? Mysticism. Yes, we go. Mysticism. And mysticism is the layout. We need to remember that. Wait, it's over here. Because we need to be sneaky. Never goes look the other way when we're inside here. We can take a watermelon, we can take some leeks. Some delicious leeks, some delicious bread loaves. A chest that's average. Yeah, bad legs. No. Drawers, no. Cupboard. Stuff she shoved up her ass. In the bathroom. Stuff. Sneeze. Right, there's there. The basement. That's probably where she has the stuff hidden. It is a thing. Spies. The document, and then you take it, of course. Commentaries. Part 2, you take that. And yeah, this leads you into Bruma Caverns as well. Do you have it in already? Yeah. Nah, but if we go down into the thing, we can actually meet several more of them. And I believe there's a high chance that we can come across a second ring, by the way. Because if we come across another ring, by the way, if we come across another Black Mundane ring, then we get 100% magic resist, basically. If we do that. If the stacking works like that, if you can actually get 100%. Because yeah, you will get 100% spell resist, and then you will have a 70% chance to reflect spell on self, and then that counts both physical attacks and medical attacks. So basically the percentage chance is how high chance you have to reflect back damage, and when you reflect back damage, you take 0 damage from said attack. I believe that this should be where you can actually fight them. That there should be Mythic Dawn members in here. Because this cavern, if we zoom in, there's the basement, and there's the red thing, meaning that there's another exit. And I believe there should be Mythic Dawn people inside this cave. Somewhere at least. Or is this just an escape route? I'm pretty certain there are supposed to be Mythic Dawn members in here. Okay, it looks like that. Right, so that is the way out then. So maybe in here. Hello? Surprisingly, everything is like destroyed here. That is very odd. As of that, I don't know why you like destroy everything in this. Yeah. Grab. And then this item does not have enough shards. Yes, I don't have any shards anymore on the Frostborn. but it is still pretty decent damage with 20. So that sadly the two-handers aren't worth it. So yeah, door to Gerald Mountain. So let's see whether this releases us. So she had so those are the Bush Caverns, and they are here. And that's what it let out. And the stone was over there, so yes, so you know. Oh, that's interesting. Now keep in mind that we could go back to the place here, like the Lake Arius cavern, and just go and kill the rest of the like the Mythic Dawn inside the cavern, because they should still be in there and stuff that, you know. And I think there's a high chance that one of them can also have like a mundane ring and stuff that.
Cannot escape the Master's vigilance.
We want another one.
Paradise awaits.
So there are more of these spies showing up actually here. Because I believe there is a quest that you get to kill all of them.
Paradise awaits.
Basement key. Just checking if there's anyone else. Your spot is still there. Not particularly smart. I knew that there were going to be more agents there. Yeah. I mean, technically it's another house that we could go into the city of. No, that was just a basement key, correct? Yeah, that was not her specific house key, right? Because we have Earl's house key. Yeah, we have Earl's, and then we have Earl's order. We don't get the other one. The other one doesn't have. Repair. Because yes. Now I believe though. Is it just that we don't need bounty to remove the diseases we have? Because here's the thing, right? If you get 100% reflect, doesn't that mean that you're also immune to like sun damage? Because if you're not, right, then you basically need to have a good enough healing spell basically to out heal the like the sun damage and stuff like that. Which of course isn't gonna be easy. And stuff that, yeah.
Sir?
Yes.
I'll feel better when you've eliminated those spies. There's no telling what they may be planning. Sir, what have you learned? Excellent, but it is clear you should speak to Mark. I will send word to the Countess at once of the danger to...
I've deciphered part of Xerxes. In fact, not an easy thing. I've learned Manka a gate, but I believe it. The only way, the book, modern, remember. I think I'm close to
You should
deciphering
speak to
more of the
Martin
ritual.
about his
Whatever you...
progress.
Farewell. I've made some progress, but...
You should be...
Why don't I have the...
Farewell.
The Daedric...
Is it just because I'm disliked that much? Is that why I cannot join the ones? I have 8 fame though. Yeah. So now we're on the actual quest. I should read more than Heretics.
Artifact.
Do you have the book here? You can read because this doesn't count as stealing. Just reading the books.
The next... I've Manka a gate, but I believe... I put us the god, perhaps. I'm still working on the second item.
Oh. Yeah. There's one shrine, and all the shrines are the purple icon, correct? All the shrines are the purple icon. There's the Sheogorath Shrine. What else do we have? I thought I had found more of the shrines already and stuff like that, because yeah, I know that there's a lot of shrines, and some of them are definitely worth like giving up, or you know.
Item needed for the gate opening ritual. I believe whatever you. I'm close to deciphering the relevant passage.
Sorry.
Because we need to hand them a thing.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, because you don't necessarily need to hint in the Ashura Star, because doing that is a really, really bad idea. They actually completely fuck you over, basically. Kinda.
You have entered a... These are... Unless you... We serve her will. You have... What?
Do I have the charm spell? Do we have a low enough charm spell? Touch? Or target? Charm? Touch, calm. Or something there. Here. Illusion, yeah, that's an illusion spell. Oh, that's illusion. Really on target. We could cast that for 26. That's a spell we can actually cast. So I'm looking for the highest possible illusion spell that costs the most that we can cast. Common touch we cannot cast. We cannot cast Demoralize. Obviously. We cannot cast Paralysis. We can cast Touch of Rage, that is 26. And do we have any illusion spells that are used on ourselves? Starlight is illusion, but that's only 12 illusion. Though. However, that is 28. The illusion thing. Candlelight again is another illusion. So what did we say? Heroism is 26. Yeah, so technically this one is better, the light thing here. Because that was 26. And this should be not that illusion, the other one. The better one. This one is 28, they haven't tied. And our illusion is at 42, okay. Yes, even though we cast it there a bunch of times, it's still, you know, very... Some consider create light silence paralyze command, and I think it usually. Yeah. Eventually, of course, you can cast like the better night eye spell for 57, and then eventually you can cast this illusion for like 90. Just like that, so you know. Actually, let's not bother with the shrine or sure. Let's not bother with that. Let's go for another shrine. So let's go to Page Shrine to see. Oh, right. This is the Travel to Oblivion one. First, let's save. Because we need to feed our souls. Yes. Get some fox gloves. It teleports us to our Oblivion plane. This plane is a little bit weird though, because the goal here is to what is it? Right, yeah. Basically, all the ones that have that symbol, the identify quest, like these symbols here, are the ones that are like for a specific shrine, basically. So you can tell what something is, basically. Stuff that, you know. So yeah. So we need to free them, of course. We need to free their souls. I hear something. The Daedric. Get it done, believer. Do something, skeleton guy. Oh, is my skeleton body dead? Yes, he is dead. Blarg, 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 and more blargs, of course. Because, you know, sometimes you get a blarg in a bloggy blarg. I don't know why it sometimes does that, why it sometimes changes like to third person. Maybe it's because of the way we died. So I don't want to sound more skeleton champion because he's stronger even though he has shorter. Oh, wait. Right, yes. Save 3 there. Good, so we can have a save in Oblivion plane. So we have several souls here. We need to save. There's a stone mountain back there. Let's do. Come on, Skeletal Champion, go, Skeletal Champion. He's agging you, Skeletal Champion. Why aren't you doing anything? Because it's gonna attack the wrong target again. God damn it. Okay, please kill it. Yeah, I didn't lose my gear at least. I think, did we keep some of the stuff? Did we keep some of the potions we have? Willpower, personality. Nah. Nah. Wait, are you one of the ones? Nope. I don't need to save you. But there's a bag. Come on, so game drain skill blunt. Capture the soul. Because that's all we need to do. We need to capture the souls. And so they can chase us and everything, you know, which is nice. So luckily, of course, running is my specialty. Yes. So I mean, our athletics being like one of the main things, right? That we choose both athletics and acrobatics. That has been like very, very useful you know. So you're inside. That first. Get these first, please. I don't know if there's one of them inside here though, because that feels like it would be counterproductive if it would be in here. Let's just wait in here a bit too. I don't know necessarily if they walk inside here. There's a guy there. He's pretty mad. Realm of Purity, yeah, it's her realm actually. It seems like we're like, why would you try and kill me in your own realm? There's a guy over here somewhere. Lucky I'm very good at mountain climbing. So there should be a person right here. Hey. Don't save you. No waste the work we are now to save after each one. Okay, you are very far away. You're not so far away. Save in your slot again. It is actually a pretty fun mission. Yeah, sure, you can probably fight everything, but that would be like extremely fucking slow to do, and we're relying on the RNG on certain things here. So you're gonna just be down here. Let's loot the pot first, because we might come across potions, you know, of course. Master, Mortar, and Pestle, that's very good. Okay. So now that's 390, that's 160 over this way. So we also need to cross the lava again. These are the last two, I think. Okay, how deep is this? Is this just insta-death? We're taking damage very quickly, but we went over. Oh, fucking so stuck that we fucking bathed in lava. But it's not actually real lava, I think that's how it gets explained. Okay. One more soul. Heading over there, that way somewhere. Yeah, let's do this. Yup. Absolutely no problem. Because we're quick. We're speedy. You're super monkey. You're red god monkey. It's absolutely no problem. And that's a bit. Oh. And now we're gonna have a gate back. So we can escape the realm. Over there. So there's a lot of enemies the way to go down. I might have to rather actually going up while doing this. I forgot. Oh wow, that's a cool looking thing. Yeah, that's actually very cool looking. That actually looks way cooler than the actual Oblivion gates. Not gonna lie, that's actually good. Yes. I've returned to the mortal realm. They got their souls back.
You have returned my followers, mortal. The natural order is restored.
But why is Pyrite the dragon?
I thank you. Perhaps
is it a Skyrim
prince attempting to touch a Daedra prince? Take this with my blessing. may it bring you order.
Ooh, the Spellbreaker! Are you kidding me? Best shield in the game, or one of the like the reflect spell on self. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, sure, it's like less defense than this, than the bounce shield, but okay, so now our spell reflect now we have 65% spell reflect, right? And if we get another mundane ring, that's plus 35. So then we're all of a sudden at 30. So if we're at a 100%, then if we get one more spell reflect, that is like if we get one more mundane ring, then we're at 100%. Then at that point we're immune to damage. Yes, no, really. Yeah, don't give away this shield, by the way. Don't give away Spellbreaker. Don't give away Spellbreaker shield. If you give this away, then you're fucking retarded. Reflect spell 30% chance, that's very low. There are people that's gonna see like 30% very, very low chance to reflect spells. And they're gonna think that that's what it does, that it don't reflect spells. That's what it does. But, which is not what it does. Because the stat affects both physical and it's basically the chance of you to reflect the damage you took. And if you reflect damage, then it's zero. You took 0 damage from that attack. You get hit by like a super strong, like 110 points damage or something. Boom. Now all of a sudden that 110 points is completely negated and stuff that. And we have like now we have like 65% chance and stuff that. So even if we would just get 10% more, 75% chance, then that means that the majority of the time we get hit by melee attacks and stuff that and other stuff.
We're back.
Our time must now.
Our time must now.
Our time must now be.
Our time.
Can I talk to you again? Okay, so that's one of the places. Parashrine. More shrines. This Sheogorath. Sheogorath gives you Wabayok, I think. I don't think you need to go inside the DLC to get the Wabayok thing. Yeah. But yeah, and a lot of people, what they actually do is they do all the Daedric shrines at this point. Used to, I forgot exactly which Daedric shrines are like good to give away, right? And stuff that, Because I know at least that you don't want to do the Ashura one. And stuff that I know that much. And stuff that. So where are we exactly on the map? Oh, let's go like over here. I want to check over here because I think that there's a lot of locations over here. Somewhere maybe. So how much okay record good? Let's see what's there. So, I mean, we did take some damage there, so I think we can repair again actually here. Okay. Almost a little bit one. How many do we have left? How many hammers? Because we need still a 100 of course to get the thing properly. We have some glass gauntlets there, but yeah, so yeah, so this shield is just the same, by the way, the Spellbreaker shield. Don't fucking give it away. Because here's the thing, right? You get this reflect effect. I believe it's always active as long as you have the shield. You don't need to actually use the shield itself, but I believe, for example, if we equip a two-handed weapon, we don't get the effect. But maybe we do. I thought I heard a skeleton. That seems weird. Like, why would you hear that? let's discover my own camp, because we know now also what the symbol is like for certain things. So now we're gonna go like basically on a map exploration thing. Now we're being attacked by DJ Meat. You know, we're gonna make more playthroughs maybe, you know, and stuff there, because you know, playthroughs are interesting and stuff there. But we might make an RP run also as well when we make a very, very specific class that's more like an actual RP class, you know, and stuff that, you know. Because I really want to make a very, very specific KI and stuff that if possible. 11, Electric Race, Glass Shield. That's War Axe. Oh, you're using Dwarven now. You're using Dwarven now. I wonder if it's like dependent on my skill. I think it actually has to do with my skill actually as well. So also some repairs we can do. Of course, keep in mind, right, that once we have 100% spell reflect, then our armor doesn't matter. Then we can just go. Basically, once we have 100% spell reflect, by the way, through like whatever means we want. Once we have 100% spell reflect, we are immune to every single damage in the game, pretty much. We can still get like killed by poisons and stuff, but yeah. So, you know. Maybe rest of the camp. Meow, meow, meow. There's a cat bowl that I ate in. Meow, meow, meow. Now let's just rest for 1 hour. Had some food here. I know that food is what you need to hand into, you know, to the guy. I don't think we have gotten any of the other ones. I know that I found like several Daedric shine on another character and stuff that, so you know. Do we go north instead? Maybe this north. This north. Lost boy camp. Who's a good boy? Alright, and that's why they can take so much damage also sometimes, because sometimes, you know, they use reflecting damage on themselves. But I still think it's impossible for me to die then at this point. Because even though our spell reflect is not the highest, I think at this point we can use escape using the skeletons. Because I want to test this. Oh. It seems really odd. I don't remember ever hearing about this cave. Because, right, like, why is it called, like, Lost Boy? Is it an indication that, oh, it has to do with, like, you know, that zombie doll? No, it's not a corpse with bones. Oh yeah, Gaspar Terror, we have already learned that. That's actually worth a lot. Can we repair again? Or do we really need to even repair again? That's really. What's that now? How much is that? I think that's 72, yeah, 72. And sometimes there's a sound you can hear sometimes. Plasma and gold. Hello? Oh. Let's see, can we take a Dread Zombie one-on-one? We're hardly doing any damage. Which is a bit of an issue. Because I guess yeah, we cannot. I just wanted to really find out if we could do it on our own. Because I felt on that, oof, we definitely could have done it, you know, probably. There's some dead. Oh, yeah, Skeletal Champion. That's gonna be good. Yeah, we need to use some of the Skeletal Champion when we come across stuff. Oh, coffee. Does that mean vampire? That actually means this is a vampire cave. I mean, that would be fairly interesting if this is if that's what this is. This is indeed the vampire cave. Lost boy. Yawning holes. It's auto. There's a skeleton now. There's a skeleton. And you're a champion as well. One champion versus champion. Elven Greaves. Come on, you honklers. Come on, attack him. Oh. Wow, and click. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Skellington. You're a very good help. I know that also the mundane ring can show up as treasures in certain caves. We have an maze. You don't mind if I do. How much weight? Okay, good. Repair. Yeah, please don't run out of repair hammers right now. That would be really bad. There's no way that we can repair this full thing without running out. Yeah. We ran out of repair hammers, which is actually pretty bad, but we are at 72% armor now. Once we get 75, of course, we can, as I've said, use this. Let's go to champion. Good. Right, so I mean, there are some good stuff that we've come across so far in here. We're very close to our level up. That's the Yawning Hole. Let's try to explore this cave we can first here, because there's a path up there that we could go. So we did not go. Yeah, which is this way. Oh, a lich and some other boys. Lich and some other boys. Not a dwarf, but you know what I mean. We can be sneaky dwarf. Surprise! Necromancer, an actual necromancer. Okay, so since this is a conjuration, that is not always the strongest thing. Yeah, raids aren't that strong, so you can see like not everything is powerful. Like there are certain things even we do a lot of damage to. Because like you might say, oh, why was the other zombie strong? Because those were actually zombies. Those weren't summoned by the necromancer. See? Necromancer shocking burst. For Warfrost. Ooh, weakness to Frosty. That's one of those good staffs. The 4% frost damage up 2 seconds. Okay, so it's 48. And then it's 100. And yeah, that's just very, very good. That means it's a 17. 11. Elven Longsword. Very good indeed. Very good indeed. Not gonna lie, that's very, very good. So we repair. Now, obviously, right, unless we're up against something really, really tough, we don't need. Oh, yeah, we're right, we don't have any repair hammers left. Yeah, that's the problem. We have Elven Boots and Elven Greaves. Of course, once we have enough, spell resistance, or once, like, the reflect thing here is high enough, then, like, the shield thing that we have is completely worthless, basically. She doesn't do anything, so at that point we can just go with whatever armor we think looks the sexiest, whatever armor fits our character the most. So, yeah. So we have the Dwarven Claymore, we have an Elven Longsword. I do love the design of the Elven Longsword, by the way, so yeah, keep that in mind. And then we have the stuff for Hoarfrost, how many charges? It costs 20 charges, so it's probably had like 21 at first, or maybe 22 you could use on it. That's very good, because it has the weakness. That was an actual real necromancer. And you are Lost Boy Cannon, okay. So that's interesting. I don't know if we want to go in all the way low. We can. So that's Lost Boy Canyon, Lost Boy Yawning Hills. Then there's one more path there that we did not take. Oh. It was here in the very, very beginning here. Wasn't there? What is this path? Yeah. Let's see what's here. Modern Skeleton Champion! What are you doing, my skeleton? Help? What are you doing? Looks like we have to run away. You're not friend. Okay. Now it's bright outside here, Lost Boy Cabin. Where's the camp, by the way? The camp was nearby, correct. Maybe go back to the Neon camp and maybe we can rest there. Let's wait here, because if we wait here, for example, and they cannot reach me, then they should respawn. Whatever. Oh, there it is. The skeleton right in time. Damn it. Anyway, I'm gonna let the timer run out now, by the way, and I'm just gonna go and make some, I'm gonna go and get some water and stuff that, so we can continue on. And this has been part 21, by the way. I'll be right back in part 22. I will go and grab a drink.